Hello, my name is Danny Sawaya. I'm the owner of Evolution Fitness Systems, located in Tucson, Arizona. And I wanted to talk a little bit about the differences in some of the kettlebell swings you may see. And the one in particular is there's the hard-style Russian swing, which I teach at my facility. And then there's another one which you see a lot of called the American swing. And it's a swing where actually people bring the kettlebell above their head. And there are a couple reasons that I don't teach the above head swing. And I'll demonstrate both of the swings for you and show you a little bit about the cost to benefit ratio of this. If I were to do the regular swing right here, this is about a 62 pound kettlebell. Here's the regular swing. So you notice the bell really doesn't come much higher than my chest or chin. Now I'm going to do the American swing. That's enough of that. So I don't know if you noticed, but the hip motion is very similar if done correctly. But when I bring that bell above my head, it really places a lot of stress on the shoulder joint. For me to be in this position, where I'm right here, one of two things has to happen. Either my neck has to shoot forward, or you have to hyperextend through the lower back. And that's one of the reasons that I don't like many of my clients doing this. There are a few people that can actually do that move safely, and good for them. But for the most part, there are a lot of people who really suffer from a lot of T-spine or thoracic spine mobility. And when you're bringing the bell above the head, there isn't a whole bunch of mobility. Mine's getting better. But here, to get the bell here, and now the only other thing you can do is really slam on the brakes with your shoulders. The motion of the bell, as you notice, wants to continue going backwards. So I'm really forced to jolt my shoulder to stop the bell. Another thing is if you're using a very heavy kettlebell, gravity works. Let me tell you about it. And don't think it would be the first time it would ever happen when someone pushes a heavy bell above their head to want to come down. But the biggest thing I'm usually concerned of with my clients is not having the appropriate T-spine mobility. So now they really can't get their arms back far enough, or all of a sudden hyperextension through the back. And if someone does have really good mobility in their shoulders and T-spine, all of that energy really throwing back with the bell is, the bell wants to do a full circle. So if you want to get the bell above the head, one of the things I like to do is called the Kettlebell Snatch. And this is not an instructional video on the snatch, but if you notice the difference with the Kettlebell Snatch is I snap the hips, and I punch. Over here, swing, and I actually direct the energy of the kettlebell up rather than going back. So it's actually pull and the punch. And on this side, pull, punch. So I actually direct the energy of where I want the kettlebell to go rather than having the kettlebell wanting to pull me back. If the only purpose is just to smoke the hell out of someone, I guarantee you can come up with a lot of different things and try and put someone in this position where shoulder impingement becomes an issue, neck issues. So my biggest thing with the difference is just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. And I just haven't seen the cost to benefit ratio of doing swings above the head. Some people like to call it a half rep, but that's not what I do. That's not what I think it is. Most of the power produced with the swing is from the hips. So when you're doing the hip snap, this generates all the force right here, snapping of the hips. The rest of it, you're actually using your arms to carry up the rest of the way. So all your power production is going to be right here with the swing. If you have any other questions, feel free to email me at danny@evolutiontucson.com, or you can contact me at www.evolutiontucson.com. There's ways to contact me there. Thank you.